What's up, guys? It's your teen Face of the Globe 2016 Queen, Emily Martin here, reporting for YouTube duties. And on this week's episode of Spotlights On, you may be questioning, has Emily gone insane? Because why am I wearing fluoro pink lipstick and paint on my face? Well, that is because on this week's episode, we're shining the light on fundraising. Being a charity-based pageant, fundraising in your Face of the Globe journey should be priority. So today we're going to explore some ways in which you can fundraise for charity. Exploring your own unique ideas when fundraising is a great way to start. Let's take myself for example. My first fundraising idea was either to hold an all-school social or a movie night. My mum, a little skeptical and scared of the all-school social idea, decided to go for the movie night first. Without too much success at that event, we moved on to the all-school social, and boy was it a hit. Bass Drop was my biggest fundraiser ever held, and it's now been franchised into a company. And tonight I'm going to take you along with me. So before we go to Bass Drop, let's talk a little more on fundraising. Don't copy other contestants' ideas when fundraising. Creating your own unique ideas shows exactly what you have to offer the competition. Have a look in your Face of the Globe handbook and also on the Face of the Globe website for some great ideas and tips when it comes to fundraising. You can also check out my profile on the Face of the Globe website. I've detailed a heap of fundraising ideas on there. Before you even start to fundraise, make sure you research your charity and know all about them. It's important to know who you're fundraising for. So when people ask the question of, oh well, what does the Rainbow Child Foundation do? You can answer that. Choosing a charity event that's best for you is the next step. So picking what you want to do to fundraise and what suits your time and you is beneficial. If you want to hold a bake sale, hold a bake sale. Maybe you're a uni student or you don't have too much time on your hands. This is a perfect way to fundraise. Even if you raise the smallest amount of money, it goes a long way at the end when they hold up the big check at the international finals. Make sure you're dedicated to the charity event that you wish to host. If you want to do something that's a little out of your comfort zone, make sure you go with it 110%. You want to look super confident, and at the end you're representing Face of the Globe and yourself. So make sure you stand out, stand tall and be you. Do your research behind a charity event. You know, if something is going to require, say, public liability insurance like my Bass Drop All School Social does, make sure you have those plans and practices in place, so if something does go wrong, you have the backing to cover you. Gaining support and help from volunteers is also very important. So make sure you have a close network of friends and family that you can rely on in order to help you with your fundraising events. You can even do the smallest things when it comes to fundraising. For example, selling biscuits or cakes at your mum and dad's work, or even at your own workplace if you're an adult. Selling lolly bags or selling chocolates is also one of these smaller ways to fundraise. It doesn't take up too much effort, and by the end of it you can raise a lot of money. Whatever you do in your fundraising journey, know that the money is going to a great cause and that you're doing a lot not only for yourself but for other people as well. So be proud of that. Be proud in what you have achieved and what you have accomplished. At the end of the day in the international finals, I was crowned the International Teen Miss Charity. I raised $26,500 Australian dollars for charity, or in pounds for anyone watching who knows that conversion, it's around £13,500. I was super proud of this and I couldn't be any more elated with myself. I was also super excited to find out on the night that I was the highest fundraiser that anyone had ever seen in the Face of the Globe International Finals. If you get stuck for thinking up of charity ideas, be sure to jump onto Google. There's heaps of lists and they even have alphabets of charity ideas from A to Z. So check those ones out too. Now, when it comes to fundraising, we want to make sure we put the fun in it. So get out there and have fun. Whether it's hosting a sausage sizzle, an all-school social, a movie night, a charity ball, a makeup day, a high tea, the list goes on. So make sure you have fun with it, and tonight you're going to have fun with me as we head to Bass Drop. So come on, let's go! We're a Bastrop All School Social, so let's go on in and see the crowd roll on in.
Did you turn so cold? You cut me down to the bone. Now you're dancing all over my soul. I'm falling to pieces, to pieces, to pieces. But I still stay, 'cause you're the only thing I know. So won't you take, oh, won't you take me home? Take me home, take me home.
Be sure to go and follow me on my Face of the Globe Instagram page, because soon I'm going to start releasing a weekly charity event idea. And it's going to be a fantastic way to help you guys boost up your charity fundraising totals. So stay on top of that, and until next week, bye!